Congratulations. Here we go. Congrats, everybody. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats. 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 Go. Congrats. Congrats.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jared! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations. Congrats. Congrats.
Congratulations, Rachel! Congratulations, Jack! Congratulations, Ainsley! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congrats, Rob.
Hey, Carmen, congratulations! Congratulations, Maria!
There you go. Congrats.
Congratulations! Good job!
Yeah. Congrats! Congrats! Congrats!
I want to welcome everyone to our digital version of our annual Top 10 celebration. Each year, we recognize our best and our brightest, and they, in turn, get to recognize a special teacher who has greatly impacted them along their educational journey. One of my favorite quotes comes from the Reverend Ray Hammond, who once said, "No one is now, nor has ever been self-made. Whenever anyone stands tall, it is because they stand on the shoulders of giants. Those whose love, caring, and selflessness have helped them along their journey." The essence of this quote lies in appreciation and humbleness, characteristics that no matter how successful one becomes, are paramount to keeping him or her grounded. This ceremony is not only about honoring those students who have accomplished great academic success, but also those that have helped them get there. A wise man I know, who happens to be a former Speedway principal and current school board member, often says that it is important that we maintain a focus on polishing our diamonds. The students being recognized here are some of our brightest diamonds. But in my years as principal of Speedway High School, I have learned that it is not only us that are polishing them, but it is also them that are polishing us. Because of this, I want to thank each one of our students being honored for not only pursuing excellence, but for leaving us all here at Speedway High School better than they found us 4 years ago. Best of luck to all of you in your future endeavors. And remember, once a spark plug, always a spark plug.
His name is Zara. He drives a car. He will go far, 'cause he's a star. He's very smart. He plays his part. His wit is sharp. He has a heart. And he's a mentor. Displays a splendor. Plays tennis forever and ever. And ever, and ever, and ever. His name is Zara. Seriously, I learned a lot about Zara over the past 4 years. A lot of things are effortless for him. But he gets genuinely excited about learning and being challenged as a learner. He's also willing to help others learn, both as a leader and as a collaborator. And he certainly has a smile that'll make everyone else smile. Speedway High School and Mr. Dorman say thank you, Zara. Thank you to a young man named Zara.
Hi Lucy, my name's Jacqueline Disney. I'm here on behalf of my family and my mother. We would just like to congratulate you first and foremost for the amazing accomplishment of finishing in the top 10 at Speedway High School. We also just want to say a huge thank you for choosing my mom as your most influential teacher for this year. I know she would be elated with this type of honor. A funny story actually is when you entered the junior high, my mom came home and was telling me and my sisters and my dad about this new student that she had that was tall and skinny and quiet, and it reminded her so much of my middle sister Sadie. And so from day one she was coming home and talking about you. So I can assure you she is thrilled that you chose her as your most influential teacher. The Disneys just want to wish you nothing but the best. We can't wait to watch you succeed, and we can't wait for you to come back and tell us about all the amazing things that you accomplished. Again, thank you so much for choosing my mom, and we can't wait to watch what you do in the future.
I would like to say how honored I am to have been recognized by Jared Hutchig. I've had the privilege of having him, or knowing him for 4 years and having him in class for 3. He always made class a better place to be, both with his personality and with his comments, and also with his work ethic. One thing I think about when I think about Jared, I think about his tenacity, the in swimming. It allowed him to attain a top four position in academic bowl and social studies. His work ethic always made him dangerous in spell bowl, everything that we did with him, and it made him an outstanding student. He also, in that, he showed a quiet leadership in that he led by example. If people were smart enough to follow his guidance or leadership, he would tell them, here's his secret. They'd say, well, how did you get an A on the test? And he would tell them. And if they were listening, that was just a playbook for success. Jared was always extremely focused, which again plays into everything else about him. When you have that package that he displays, that would be all part of that. The one thing I really appreciated about Jared was his honesty. He was honest with himself. He was honest with others. He always gave you the honest, the straight shooting answer. And he, as an educator, it made me better, because if he didn't understand, you were going to explain it to him until he did. And I've even seen him walk away and turn around and come back and he said, no, I still didn't get it. So it made you explain it better, because you knew that he had the capability, and you knew you were talking to a kid that wasn't just going to walk away. So all of those, that complete package made him what he is and made him such an outstanding young man to be around. But the things that I'll probably remember the most would be from AP Environmental last year. On a whim one day, I said, well, let's talk about moments of reflection with J-Red, that was the name that I had given him. And he, the first day he was kind of taken off guard, but he came up with something. And then he began, less like everything else with his work ethic, he began to prepare moments of reflection with J-Red, which some of them, I will have to admit, I don't know that I've ever laughed harder in a classroom, because they were rather off the grid. And so they were always appreciated, and everybody in the class appreciated them too. So thank you. I hope that you continue to give moments of reflection with J-Red, perhaps write a book someday. And when you're rich and famous, maybe you can give me a job. So all the best, Jared. Thank you.
Jacob Harmon, and I almost always call him Jacob Harmon because this is the class of the Jacobs, is good at everything that he does. He's great at academics, he's great at athletics, he's great at music. He's just a great human being. This class was the last class that remembers me taking over as the chemistry teacher. And I can remember looking out into Jacob Harmon's third period Chemistry 1 class thinking, we have a lot of ground to cover and a lot of relationships to build. And this class trusted me with that, and they turned out in huge numbers, tripling the enrollment in AP Chemistry the next year. And it was in AP Chemistry that something was confirmed that I thought that I had a hunch about in regards to Jacob Harmon. I can remember one day him staying after the bell in AC, pondering some really bad data from the percent composition of the penny lab. And it's then that I realized that Jacob Harmon cares about his grades, but he also really cares about learning. And that was confirmed again when he emailed me from Italy, excited about his qualifying AP Chem exam score. I don't have any sons of my own, but it's enough for me to know that my daughters will grow up alongside, attend school with, and someday work with men of the caliber of Jacob Harmon.
Hello everyone, I hope this message finds you well and that you're enjoying this time with your families. This evening was always one of my favorite events to attend. It is disappointing that I won't have the opportunity to celebrate the high school career of Will Bickle. I was extremely excited to hear that Will had chosen me for this honor. I joked with my wife that there's no stronger bond than those that are built cleaning up the coke lot the day after the 500. I've had the opportunity to be both a coach and teacher for Will, and it's not an exaggeration when I refer to Will as a model student. His creativity and passion for learning was always on display, and it made having him in the classroom a very enjoyable experience. I've always stated that it's the teacher's responsibility to match and exceed the efforts of the students. Will has always pushed me to be a better educator in the classroom. I wish Will the good luck in all his future educational and professional endeavors. Hopefully in the near future, I can congratulate him in person. Stay safe, everyone.
I was extremely privileged to have Rachel in AP Art History. I was impressed with her strong love and an appreciation for both history and the arts. Rachel approached the course with an inquisitive mind and ambitious spirit. Throughout the class, it was evident that she was inspired as she voluntarily created a variety of artworks in a range of mediums. Rachel has also been an exemplary teacher's assistant. She went beyond my expectations and foresaw tasks that need refining. I've seen Rachel mature as an individual, flourish as an artist, and develop the mindset of an art historian. It is such an honor to be chosen by Rachel, and I still look forward to staying in contact and guiding her through her journey.
Lauren was one of the students I look forward to teaching the most in my teaching career. She had a brilliant older sister who I'd gotten to work with a few years before and had set the bar really high for her family. Coming from a family with a brilliant older sister myself, I know what those kinds of expectations are like. But Lauren didn't disappoint. In fact, she exceeded the expectations I had for her. When I first got to work with her, she taught herself a month's worth of AP Econ in a week's time, just to let you know how intelligent she is. And I love that about her. Every single day she showed up, she worked hard. You could just see how smart she was, and it was so fun to get to work with her. What I loved most about getting to work with her, though, was to get to see the career path she was wanting to take and get to help her kind of decide a career path she wanted to choose. That was a lot of fun. Lauren, I'm going to miss our talks about psychology, about life, about BTS, but you're one of the most brilliant kids I've ever worked with. I've loved every moment I've gotten to teach you. It's been a real honor. Thank you for choosing me. You deserve everything you get out of life, kid.
Hello, Lindsay Merrill. Again, I talked to you last night, and I am honored to be named by you as one of the top 10 students for teachers. And let me tell you, it's been an honor and a privilege to have you in class during that 6th grade year. You walked in full of confidence, just raring to go, and just what you accomplished that year was truly amazing. You made my job easier because you took your job as a student seriously, and you also gave me a good book that I still read. Very beginning of school years, that Mockingbird, and every time I read it, I think of you and what you've meant to me during that year and from here on out. You've got your mom's great. We get the support of her, and I'm just looking forward to seeing how well you're going to do when you go up to Purdue. Very proud of you. Again, you take care of yourself. We'll keep in touch. And then congratulations. You take care. Bye-bye.
It's been a struggle to figure out what to say, so I went and played a little pickleball with my daughter, and it hit me. The ball, not an idea. But then I realized I was just overthinking this. I really just need to say thank you to Ayanna for all of her hard work in my class, even when she would get frustrated with her code because she had overthought it and would end up rewriting hours of work in order to meet the requirements of the assignment. It was an honor to have Ayanna in class and watch her skills grow over the course of the year, from a student who started the year wanting help from others to becoming the one that was helping others by the end of the year. She was always willing to tackle the next challenge in class and strive to do her best. Every teacher strives to know that they made a difference in a student's life, and I am humbled to know that Ayanna selected me as that teacher. Thank you, Ayanna.
Hello, and happy top 10, Chris. I have to say, I'm honored, maybe a little surprised, because I think at one point in your sophomore year, I said to you, "Why are you the way that you are?" Which was probably mean of me, but apparently it wasn't mean enough for you to not recognize me, I guess. Congratulations on all the hard work. The top 10 recognition is no light accomplishment. In my time at Speedway, a lot of kids have gone through that are really solid people, good scholars, and you are clearly one of them. So I'm happy to be recognized. Proud of that, that you still remember me, even 2 years since I've been at Speedway, and apparently I didn't do terribly enough that you didn't want to still nominate me as your educator. So with that, again, congratulations. Obviously, if we were in an in-person setup, I would have more to say based on maybe your speech or whatever, but maybe at some point down the road we can meet up, have a coffee or whatever, and I can roast you a couple more times in person. That would be fun. Congratulations again, and good luck at the next level.
Congratulations, top 10 students of the class of 2020. Your hard work over the last 4 years has come to full fruition, and I wanted to take this time to say thank you for your dedication, commitment, and service leadership to our school community. This is only the beginning of a lifetime of achievements and accolades, and I am so proud to call myself a member of the Spark Plug family. To the educators who are selected by these students for this esteemed honor, I say congratulations. Teaching is one of the most noble professions known in humankind. Know that as these 10 students and countless others go out into their communities and continue to make a difference, your impact and influence on the world is infinite. To the parents and family members who entrusted us with your most precious treasure, your child, I say thank you. You have raised conscientious, devoted world citizens who view their education not only as a tool to further their own personal and professional goals, but also as a means to serve others. I know this is not how we envision recognizing our top 10 students and their most influential educators. However, even during these challenging and unsettling times, I'm at peace, knowing that the world is a better place because of each of you. Continue to strive for greatness in all that you do. Be bold, be courageous, be your best. Take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Be well, Mr. Boyd.